All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Ready to explore something, well, maybe a little out there?
I'm all ears.
Awesome. Today we're diving into this idea, this concept that maybe, just maybe, there's more to who we click with romantically than meets the eye.
Oh, intriguing. I like where this is going.
Yeah, right. So, we all know about physical attraction, personality, shared interests, all that jazz.
Of course, the classic ingredients.
But what if our energy, like our literal energy fields, also play a role? And even wilder, what if those energy fields have colors that can tell us something about compatibility?
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Yeah,
You sent over some fascinating material on this, talking about auras.
exactly. Auras. I've always been curious about them, never quite sure what to make of the whole thing.
It's one of those topics that kind of dances between spirituality and, well, maybe some emerging science.
Totally. So that's what we're going to do today. Deep dive into this concept of auras and relationships, see what the source material has to say, and try to unpack it all without, getting too lost in the woo-woo or claiming any definitive scientific truths.
Sounds like a plan, a balanced exploration.
Right, because that's what we do here. Balanced, grounded, but always open to the possibilities.
Absolutely.
So first things first, for anyone who's like, wait, what's an aura again? The source describes it as this electromagnetic field that surrounds our bodies.
It's like an energetic signature, reflecting our inner state, our emotions, our minds, even our spiritual side, at least according to some traditions.
No, right. And it gets really interesting because the source acknowledges that while mainstream science is still figuring out how all of this works, the idea of energy fields surrounding living things has been around for centuries in various spiritual and cultural traditions.
It's this fascinating intersection,
Yeah.
right? Like, we can measure electromagnetic activity in the body. That's a scientific fact. But then the question becomes, does that extend beyond the body in a way that can be perceived, interpreted, and maybe even has these colors people talk about?
Exactly. And then there's this thing called Kirlian photography, which the source mentions, that captures electrical discharges from objects, including people.
It's not a direct image of an aura in the traditional sense, but some people see it as evidence that there's something energetic happening that goes beyond what we normally see.
It's like, are we capturing a glimpse of that energy field? It makes you wonder.
It definitely adds another layer to the conversation.
Okay, so let's talk aura colors, because that's where things get really interesting, especially when we're talking about relationships.
Yeah. Each color is supposedly associated with certain traits and energies.
The source starts with red, linking it to, well, all the fiery stuff, passion, physical energy, vitality.
Someone with a strong red aura might bring a lot of intensity and drive to a relationship. They're the go-getters, the life of the party types.
Makes sense. And then there's orange, all about creativity, expression, being sensual.
The free spirits, the artists, the ones who wear their hearts on their sleeves, always up for an adventure.
Totally. Then we've got yellow, the sunshine color.
Right. Mentally vibrant, optimistic, communicative. The friend who always brightens your day.
Absolutely. And then green,
Green's interesting. It's about healing, growth, balance.
the nurturers, the peacemakers, the ones who bring harmony to a relationship.
And blue, that calming, serene energy.
The deep thinkers, the truth seekers, the ones who value honesty and peace in their relationships.
Makes sense. And we move into the more mystical colors with purple or violet, which is about spiritual connection, intuition, deep understanding.
Those are the folks who are looking for something more, that soul level connection.
Exactly. And lastly, we have pink, pure love, compassion, and romance.
The hopeless romantics, the ones who shower their loved ones with affection. It's like the whole Valentine's Day vibe.
It is. Now, it's important to remember, like the source mentions, these are interpretations.
Of course, yeah. It's a framework, not a scientific textbook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a fun framework, isn't it? It gives us a way to think about these subtle energies and how they might play out in our relationships.
So, with all these colors and energies swirling around, the source dives into this idea of, like, aura compatibility. Can we actually be energetically compatible with someone?
It makes you think, right?
Yeah.
We know sometimes opposites attract, and that can be exciting, create a spark.
The classic push and pull.
But the source suggests that for a relationship to really go the distance, having complementary energies might be key. Like, he uses this example of a red aura, that passionate, action-oriented person.
Pairing well with a blue aura, someone more calm and thoughtful, it's like they balance each other out.
Right. You can almost see how that would work. The red brings the excitement, the blue brings the stability.
But here's the thing. The source also cautions that even opposite energies can clash if they're not truly complementary.
Like, Two very intense personalities, even if their energies manifest in different ways, might butt heads more than anything else.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So it's not just about being different, it's about how those differences interact, whether they create a harmony or a cacophony.
Exactly. Nuance is key.
Okay, and now for the part that really blew my mind. The source talks about these psychic artists, people who can supposedly interpret this relationship energy through aura
How
readings.
does that even work?
Yeah.
It's wild to think about.
I know. It's like, do they see colors? Do they feel vibrations? It's so mysterious.
The source mentions a few methods. Some of them intuitively draw what they sense in someone's energy field. Others meditate on the connection between two people. And some even claim to be able to consciously scan someone's energy.
It's like they're tuning into a different frequency that most of us aren't even aware of.
Right, like a radio, finding the right station.
And what are they looking for when they do these readings? Like, what kind of information can they supposedly glean from these energies?
It sounds almost like an energetic relationship checkup. They're looking for patterns in the energy flow between people. Are the energies blending smoothly or are there blockages?
Ah, interesting. Like, are there energetic roadblocks preventing a deeper connection?
That's what the source suggests. They also look at color combinations, seeing which ones suggest harmony or potential conflict.
It makes you wonder if there are certain color pairings that are just inherently more compatible. Like maybe red and blue really are a power couple on an energetic level.
It's fascinating to consider.
Yeah.
And get this, they also look for what the source calls shared frequency ranges. The idea is that people who are on similar life paths might resonate on an energetic level.
Oh, wow. Like their energies are vibrating at the same rate. It's kind of like finding your tribe, but on an energetic level.
And the source even mentions that some psychic artists claim they can create a visual representation of a soulmate's energy field.
Whoa. Like they can paint the picture of the energy of someone you're meant to be with.
Supposedly, yeah. They might even be able to pick up on specific traits that you might recognize when you meet that person. It's definitely a mind-bending concept.
Okay, so let's say someone's listening to all of this and thinking, all right, this is super interesting. But how can I use this in my own life? Can I actually do anything to boost my chances of attracting a compatible partner energetically?
Well, the source actually offers some practical advice.
Oh, perfect. Let's hear it.
It starts with clearing your own energy. Getting rid of any stagnant or negative energy that might be clouding your aura.
Spring cleaning for your energy field. I like it.
Right. The source suggests things like meditation, sound healing, or other energy medicine techniques.
It makes sense. You clear out the clutter and your true energetic colors can shine through.
Exactly. And then there's intentional color therapy, surrounding yourself with colors that embody the qualities you want to cultivate.
Oh, interesting. So if I want to be more calm and balanced, maybe I should decorate my apartment in shades of blue.
That's the idea. It's like intentionally aligning yourself with specific energetic frequencies.
Pretty cool. What else does the source suggest?
Developing emotional awareness is key.
Because our emotions have such a strong impact on our energy.
Exactly. The source says that the clearer and more balanced our emotional landscape, the more attractive our aura becomes.
So basically, work on yourself, become the best version of you, and your energy will reflect that.
It's that inner work reflecting outward,
And lastly, the source emphasizes authentic self-expression.
which makes sense. When we're true to ourselves, our energy is likely to be more congruent and, well, magnetic.
You're not trying to be someone you're not, so your energy isn't putting on a facade.
Right. It's just you in all your unique glory.
Now, the source also talks about soulmates, that idea that some people are just energetically meant to be together. It even mentions this concept of recognizing a soulmate's energy signature.
It's like before your brain even catches up, your energy knows.
I've definitely felt that instant connection with people before where it's like, whoa, where have you been all my life?
Right. The source describes some possible signs of this energetic recognition.
Like what?
A feeling of inexplicable familiarity. Like you've met this person before, even if you logically know you haven't.
It's like a soul recognition.
Exactly. Or physical sensations, maybe a sudden warmth, tingling, a feeling of expansion in your chest when you're near them.
Like your energy fields are literally buzzing.
It's almost like that.
Yeah.
The source also mentions a sudden sense of clarity, like things make more sense when you're around this person.
And of course, synchronicities, those weird coincidences that keep bringing you together.
Like the universe is conspiring to make sure you meet.
It's wild,
Yeah.
but it makes you want to pay attention, be more aware of these subtle cues when you're meeting new people.
Whether you're a true believer in auras or not, It's an interesting perspective.
So, to wrap things up, we've taken this deep dive into auras, these energy fields, their colors, their potential role in relationships. We've talked about compatibility, the idea of psychic artists interpreting these energies, and even some practical steps to maybe enhance our own energetic presence.
It's a lot to take in, but it really makes you think. While science is still exploring these concepts, the source offers this fascinating framework for understanding the energetic dimension of our connections.
It makes you wonder, has anyone listening ever experienced a connection that felt deeper than just the surface level? Could our energies really be playing a role in who we're drawn to and who we build lasting relationships with?
And here's a final thought. If we accept the possibility that we're all emitting and receiving subtle energetic information, like the source suggests, maybe paying closer attention to these unseen signals could give us a whole new understanding of how we connect with each other and navigate the complexities of our relationships.
Food for thought, for sure. Thanks for taking this deep dive with me. It's been a wild ride.
Always a pleasure.
Until next time, keep diving deep, everyone.